So I'm currently behind the wheel of the 2025 Genesis GV80 Coupe, and this thing features a few different drive modes. I want to take a moment to showcase those modes, what they changed in the vehicle, and of course how to enable them. So how you enable the different drive modes is right here on the center console. So clearly you have the drive mode switch right here. So it's just a toggle left and right, and that'll pop you between the different drive modes. So starting all the way at the top, you have an eco mode. Now all these modes have a little color hue. So, you know, eco is more of a green color. Yeah, comfort, it's more of like an orange. Sport livens it up red. Sport plus is, sorry. There you go. Sport plus is kind of a deeper red. You see how the tach has that like more vibrant red line. You got my, which is the my drive mode. So when that pops up, you can hit settings right here. And then you can adjust kind of like a custom mode between the powertrain, steering, and sport. So in powertrain, you go eco, comfort, sport, sport plus. You got steering, you got between comfort, sport, and sport plus. And suspension between comfort, sport, and sport plus. So basically all the rest are comfort, sport, and sport plus, whereas the powertrain also has the eco on the side. But that's how you can adjust the my drive mode if you were to select that. You want some, you know, variation of all the drive modes. And then you have a snow mode. Now you're wondering, when should I use some of these modes? Eco, I can recommend, you know, you're commuting to work. It's just gonna give you the most fuel efficient driving experience. You might sense some sort of bog in terms of how the vehicle drives because it's really trying to give you the best miles per gallon on your commute. Comfort, it's kind of the normal mode, I would say. The vehicle's not going to respond in a more comfortable situation in terms of suspension, will be in a more comfort, be able to eat up more of the bumps on the road. I personally have been driving around in the comfort mode except for some back roads. Sport, I would say, is the cars and coffee mode you would like to put. So you got some back roads on the way to cars and coffee, or you just have a spirited weekend drive, put it in sport. I personally would say you don't need to be in sport plus with the traction control off unless you do take your GV80 to a racetrack or drag strip or some situation like that. I wouldn't say that these are track cars, but I've definitely seen some more SUVs showing up at track nights and things like that. So that's probably where you want that. My drive mode, you know, nothing really to say there because you can adjust it to whatever you want. And snow, this will not immediately mean that you can just drive this through a foot of snow. It's really just gonna play with the traction and the powertrain in terms of like holding gears in certain situations, so you don't kind of get stuck in, you know, an inch or two of snow. You know, don't turn on snow mode and go and drive in a foot of snow and then come back on my video and say you said we can drive it in snow. You know, this just kind of to get you home from work if you're in a snowy situation. But that is how you adjust the different drive modes in the 2025 Genesis GV80 Coupe. If you have more questions about these drive modes, like when you should use them beyond the description I gave, or you know, you have some unique situation you're kind of wondering what you should do, just leave them in the comments below. My channel is not that big at the moment, and I answer every comment that is respectful, legit, and just not like some bot spamming some crypto nonsense. Other than that, I answer every question you have. No question is stupid. I will answer them all. So if you can like this video, subscribe to my channel if you've not already, and please comment down below as well. Every little bit helps. Thanks for watching.